Astrologically, we have some pretty major events happening this year. There are some eclipses to contend with. Saturn is retrograde, not to mention the usual frustrations that come with Mercury retrograde, which will be happening later this summer. There's also Venus retrograde, which occurs in flirty Gemini from Wednesday, May 13th, to Thursday, June 25th. Its significance cannot be overstated, because it most prominently affects our love and sex lives. And let's be real, the reason most of us check our horoscopes is to see how what's going on in the cosmos will affect our relationships. Considering that COVID-19 has already turned the love lives of many upside down, and affected many other aspects of our lives, as well, let's unpack what exactly this time means for us. While retrogrades can be challenging, they also give us an opportunity to revisit the areas of our life each planet rules. So, what does Venus retrograde mean? When does it happen? And how can you use it to your advantage? What can we expect from Venus retrograde? Venus is the planet of love, abundance, and beauty. During its retrograde, it's not a good idea to make drastic changes to your appearance. That means that you should try to hold off on the quarantine bangs. Any plastic surgery is also ill-advised during Venus retrograde, so in this case, it's probably a good thing that procedures like filler appointments are postponed for right now, anyway. During this time, our love lives may feel stagnant and an array of emotions are likely to arise. It's wise to address these feelings as they come up. If you secretly resent your partner's close relationship with their ex, for example, that's not going to be a secret for much longer. Add to that the fact that many of us are quarantined with lovers and under tremendous stress. You can bet that no stone will be left unturned when Venus retrograde ends. Venus is on your side, even when she goes retrograde. Speaking of exes, during a Venus retrograde, we already know that emotional issues come up, and since it's occurring in chatty Gemini, a sign that loves to flirt, you can also expect texts from former lovers. Be on high alert, and please, don't be too paranoid or hard on your partner if they get any blasts from the past, as well. We are in the middle of a global crisis, so checking in on an ex actually does make sense right now. Be gentle with yourself and any current or former partners as we all try to navigate communication etiquette during this unprecedented time. The saying "men are from Mars, women are from Venus" is outdated and gendered, but if we look at it through a modern lens and understand that gender is fluid, it can still help us understand what these two planets, and their resulting retrogrades, mean. We all contain both masculine and feminine energy. Venus is the softer, nurturing counterpart to the more heady, aggressive energy of Mars. Ramp up the self-care and nurture your inner child. How can I use this retrograde to my advantage? It's unwise to make quick decisions out of anger or to call your partner names during a temper tantrum, even if it's easier to do those things during this time. Communicating your frustrations and needs is important, but it's crucial to do so with love. Remember that we're all having a really hard time right now. Both you and your partner may feel unappreciated and in need of attention and loving reassurance, even without Venus retrograde messing with your emotions. Give it. Be patient and kind. If you don't know what you want in your relationship, it's also okay to ask for some space, too. You can make a bigger decision about your future when things are a little easier. The main Venus in retrograde meaning is to consider what we love and why we love it. Since this happens in Gemini, the themes of communication, writing, networking, friendships, and sibling dynamics will be up for review. Additionally, so will love and all things appearance. Mars in Pisces brings a softer emphasis, encouraging empathy and spiritual development. That said, We can expect the next 8 weeks to bring relationship dynamics to the forefront of our lives. Pay attention to what you want to call into your life. And to help you make sense of it all, below find the Venus in retrograde, meaning for your sun sign.